Okay, welcome back. We're all done here in the snake pits, so I guess we can leave now. And, I could have sworn there used to be or there usually is a little side area. But maybe that's where the ruin is if that little, that part, or that type of snake pit appears. But anyway, I guess we're done here, so time to head back to the lair. And with that, we've done most of the dungeon branches. All that's really left is Elven Halls, Hall of Blades, Crypt, and the Slime Pits. And I'm going to do the Crypt last because if we do that last, we can avoid, or rather, if we do that right before we switch to, or right after we switch to the Shining One, we can get a whole bunch of piety with him really quickly by killing all the undead in there. So, we're only going to do the Crypt once we're ready to do that, then do the Tomb, if we get that far, and then do Hell, the Abyss, and Pandemonium. Again, we won't necessarily do all of those, but we have all the gear we need to do all of them. Namely, we have mutation resistance, sustain abilities, a wand of healing, wand of teleportation. Don't have a wand of hasting, but that's not strictly necessary, just, nice to have. But overall, we have everything we need to do all these areas, so we could do them, and we're definitely going to try. The ultimate objective, of course, is to try to get all 15 runes and get out of the game. It also means that we're going to clear Zot before we do those areas, because the Shining One isn't really useful for Zot. We'd rather have Okawaru for that, but for now we're going to head to Layer 2, have some meat rations, and drop off all the stuff that we have. Rune of Zot, first of all, that makes 3, which is enough to get into the realm of Zot, as we are now, which is great. And drop this shield, and and the armor here we really need. Those gloves of strength are pretty cool, but I don't really think we need them right now. Get rid of some of these scrolls. That one and those two. Get rid of some of these potions. Mutation. And one of these heal wound potions. Get rid of some of these rings. We don't need the ring of poison resistance anymore. And I guess that's it. That leaves 18 slots free, which is pretty nice. So I guess now it's time to do another branch, and I think we'll do the Hall of Blades. So we'll go there. Now the Hall of Blades is what it is. It's just one big room, and it's going to be filled with enchanted weapons that flow through the air and try to attack you. And it's important to take this area slowly, because you don't want to get surrounded by these guys. This is one place where detect creatures is very useful, because the weapons don't wander around on their own. You can also pick up the weapons afterwards, and they're all really well enchanted, and this is a good place to get weapons if you need them. And otherwise it's a pretty cool area, though the only real reward is the weapons themselves, so all we get from this is experience, really. And I don't know if we're going to find a weapon that we'd actually want. It seems unlikely. But we're going to do it anyway for the experience. They're all worth quite a lot of experience, as you can see. Though, for us, they're fairly easy to kill. And we're just going to take this area slow, not go too quickly. I'm using the shift command, so if we happen to spot anything along the way, the character will automatically stop and give us control again. It just saves time without being any more reckless than doing it a step at a time would be. Manually, that is. And you also have to watch out for reach weapons, because they can hit you from a distance, which can be pretty dangerous. So you don't want to get surrounded by a bunch of those, as well as regular ones that hit you from right next to you. And we seem to be getting a lot of Hellbraids for some reason. It's kind of strange, but that's all right. Glowing Mortar Star. Battle Axe. Okay. Glaive of Reaching. And what else? Flowing Scimitar. We already have a flaming weapon, so we don't really need to look for another one. Having a flaming axe instead of a flaming scimitar would be nice, but not strictly necessary. Hand axes. This is the main chamber of the area, usually the most dangerous part of it. So this is where you really want to take it slow and be careful. Sometimes you can even get really cool weapons in here, like double swords and stuff like that, but even here they're not really that common. But that's about it for that. So this area is almost done as well. And after this, I think we'll go finish off Elf. That's probably the next least dangerous area, though not by much. Dwarven War Axe, not bad. And as you can see, we've already maxed out our experience, which isn't good. So I'll put axes and shields back on. Hell, even dodging. Just to burn it off. And use it up. We have a lot of experience, but for us, they're not really that hard to kill. Okay, I think we're just about done here. A few more enemies left. Okay, so that's that. So what's left? Just Zot, Elf, and Slime Pits, and then after that it's on to the Shining One. So we're going to go to Elven Halls, and go do that. So down you go, the very lowest level. See what we can find. Okay, Elven Halls 5. Huh. That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen an Elven Hall that looks like this before. Translucent walls and lots of water. Very curious. And there's a stronger level enemy there, Deep Elf Annihilator. We've already bumped into a few of those. They basically use high-level conjuration spells to try to kill you. so they're pretty dangerous.